Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Conversations with Oito, a show where we talk to interesting people doing interesting stuff across the region. Today on this set, I'm joined by
Jonarobi, the one and the only.
An award-winning filmmaker, scriptwriter and director from the Lakeside, popularly known for his hit films Seredo and the recently launched Jonarobi. This episode explores Robi's creative journey.
I didn't get that opportunity to go to a film school.
That of an independent filmmaker.
They know me as Robi Anado. Robi only as an idea, as a script, and we need to do it. If we wait for money, we'll wait forever.
Steps he's taking to turn his dream of winning an Oscar into reality.
My dream is to do things here in Kisumu. Ifike Oscars, Ifike, from Kisumu to the world.
And his long-term goals.
I tell you, this is the region. This region has the best potentiality in filmmaking in Africa. And with your support, we can change the story. I'm Robin Odongo, commonly known as Jonarobi Woodcaro, a Kisumu-based filmmaker. I'm 35 years old. I started making films in 2013. I did my first film called Dingo Jawa Jawa. Okay, it's a story I've been having for a very long time, but I didn't have a clue. I haven't gone to a film school. I didn't get that opportunity to go to a film school. So I just wrote a script, a basic script. I didn't even know how to do a film script. And I called my friends and told them, Bana, we need to do this story. And we did it. It's of low quality, but it was the beginning. So from there, people told me, no, this story is so good, but you need to do this, to do a film script. If you want to shoot, you need to do this. So I've been learning through criticism, through workshops, through YouTube. Then in 2015, I did my second film. I've done 4, amongst other short films and 1 TV series. But anytime I do it, I'm happy that the quality and everything has been moving upward. Yeah, I am a self-taught filmmaker who learned from other people's set, then attended a few workshops, and basically I'm a graduate of YouTube. Professor Google taught me well. My inspiration is in my stories first, because if you look at my films, most of them have a village setup and some few town setup. I'm a village boy, I'm a homeboy, and Africa lives in the village, and I believe in doing authentic stories. So most of the stories I do are inspired by some life experience, either that happened to me or a friend or somebody near me. Like if you watch Seredo is about some guys from the village who came to town and they don't want to go back. These things happen. My biggest strength in this field is writing. I can write anytime. You can wake me overnight and I start writing. And I write. I've been writing the whole of my life, not for pay. I have scripts. I have a dozen of scripts that I just write and keep them there. I know one day I'll do them. The challenges as a filmmaker, first of all, in this region and in Kenya as a whole, our audience still haven't developed that culture of cinema going. We are used to buying DVDs at 50 bob. But I can appreciate Kisumu is improving. My first film I launched, I had 150 people. The second one, I had 400 people. The third one, now I want to screen it twice here and go to screen it in Nairobi, which means at least there, it is us to change the story, and they are adopting. But first of all, doing a film as an indie filmmaker without any funds is a big challenge. You know, film is the art that involves a lot of logistics. You have to pay everything. But everybody in that set is always a volunteer. From me, from writing to directing to anybody who's acting. So we just come together. We have a mutual agreement. Then we have the same goal. We know by consistency doing these things here, we'll change the story. Yeah, the achievements I have in this field are what keeps me going. Definitely. I can't say there's money that I've been getting that can give me the energy, but the achievements, the recognitions, at least today, if you walk to any filmmaker in Nairobi and ask him about Kisumu, they will mention some films they know from Kisumu, and they will mention my films. I'm very sure about that. A year before Riverwood Awards happened here, I was in my house watching Riverwood Awards happening in Nairobi, and I was like, why there's nobody from Kisumu in this platform? And I told myself that I'll be here next year. The following year I was there, and I got 2 awards. Those awards, there are no monetary rewards, but they build your network, they build everything about you, your profile. At least the world starts knowing about you. To be a good independent key filmmaker, it takes passion, resiliency. Mostly in this region, in Kenya, you need a lot of resiliency because people give up on the way. First of all, my films are not very well funded. Like I said, it starts by volunteering. I have people I've been working with, like cast. If you watch most of my films, I've recycled most of my cast because they're people that we understand each other. They know me as Robi Anado, Robi only as an idea, as a script, and we need to do it. If we wait for money, we'll wait forever. So I sit down with my people before I start and I tell them, we want to do this thing for free. I've volunteered, I've written a script. I volunteer, I'm going to direct. So you have to volunteer to act. The cameraman volunteers to shoot. The editor volunteers. So we do it as a team. But for now, I can say at least we have few entrepreneurs who have art at heart and have been helping. Right now, I've started earning something. I can't say it's zero earning. But at least, however little it is, it is not like the way we started. My long-term goal as a filmmaker is from Kisumu to the world. My dream is to do things here in Kisumu, ifike Oscars, ifike from Kisumu to the world. To our opinion leaders and anyone in position, my message to them is, we have a massive talent here. What you see in my production is just a snippet of what we have in this region. But without your support, they can't go anywhere. You don't have to do a financial or monetary support. Some supports are in kind. Some supports come from the network. You guys have networks that we don't have. Just bring us together with those guys, and from that, you will help us a lot. The biggest lessons I've learned in this game is it's almost suicide doing film without money. But we are doing it, and it needs that resiliency. The next lesson I learned is your network is your net worth. The people you relate with. I've been surviving because of the network I have. Start doing something. Like I told you, I wrote something. Then I looked for some people. But I think I took a loan of around 30K, which never came back. But I wanted to do something. I just, at least when you do something, somebody will realize, okay, I did this, now let's start. But if you sit with your scripts, you will use them to light your jiko. So first thing, just do something. Do it even with your phone, so that you can show somebody, this is my story I started doing, and I was limited with this and this and this. The best way to do film is by collaboration. Identify your strength. If your strength is writing, look for somebody who has a strength in directing. Look for someone who has a strength in camera works. You guys come to, that's the only way to do it. That's the only way I've been doing it. I'm part of developing that culture. In Kisumu, people pay to watch. That's why this time we are going to have a second screening. For the first time a film is done in Kisumu, we launch, then we are going to have a screening, and people are buying tickets. People are paying to watch. The number is increasing slowly, gradually, but we are in the right direction.
Hi guys, so we are back. This is a segment where I ask you, Robi, 10 questions about you. Sawa, twende kazi.
It's not an exam.
No, it's